Hey guys, Shima here. This is Growing English by Shima. Happy New Year, and today I'm gonna talk about December 31. I'm gonna talk about New Year's Eve, and other day I did overlapping for 30 minutes. Did laundry, did the laundromat and dryer, and just went out with one of my friends by the name of Yu. So while doing the laundromat, I realized that all people are fundamentally almost same, or folks of mine. Because all people, we have in common with seeking the way to be happier, or to get more happiness. regardless whatever they do, think, or feel. So I understand that there are some people who do to us, and of course, who do something bad to us. But that is their action is a just result of what they seek to be happier. So in the point of the we have in common with seeking the way to be happier, or seeking more happiness, we're almost same. So we're we're the children, and we're the brother or sisters. We're the siblings all around the world. So whatever other people do or think, I can forgive them, and come to like them, at least a little bit, and so the thought which was made by me, is reflected the concept of the world peace, love and peace, and humanity. So I think that's a great idea, and and of course I think that it's really great to follow with the idea, or to seek to do something along with the idea. And besides I'm thrilled and I'm happy, I'm glad that I reached the idea before changing the year. And then I went to yeah, I went out with you, and we met up at St. George Station. So I know she's serious, and she's like punctual, and from her message, she showed her message showed she was gonna be punctual. So I was hurried up. I hurried up to make it on time. But after getting there, I waited for her for like less than 15 minutes. So I punched out for humor to her, and we went to a good cafe to make today's plan more concretely, and we're supposed to have dinner at a specific steakhouse, but the reservation of the restaurant was full. At the time, the restaurant was not available because of full of reservation. So yeah, we're looking for another restaurant at the cafe, and I found the probably the better steakhouse near the cafe, and I finished the booking, and I finished booking our table at the restaurant at around 9:45, and she finished booking reservation to enter the Casa Loma. And after it became about after it became about to leave the cafe for Casa Loma, and just we left out, and so on arrival of the Casa Loma, at Casa Loma, we entered and enjoyed and felt how great and beautiful the castle was. So in Casa Loma, there were specific festivals of specific event by the name of Christmas special or Christmas Eve. There was Christmas special event in the Casa Loma. So I've been there at once, but I could really enjoy the viewing Casa Loma, or examining Casa Loma. So and besides, she likes taking photos of the beautiful building and just French styles of French architecture styles, or French styles of making room. So she was really excited about viewing the Kathaloma as well as me. So as well. So yeah, we had a quite great time to view Kathaloma. Of course, we took humongous photos, pictures, and chatted with each other so frequently and so much. So we were really excited about. We are really excited about to spend time on doing it with it, together. And like I said, there was a Christmas special event in the Kathaloma. So the interior of each room were a little bit different from the previous one. I mean the usual ones. So there was the designed. I mean there was a Christmas tree designed by a professional designer in each room of the Kathaloma. So so yeah, I could enjoy the interiors with kind of fresh feelings and emotions. So yeah, to be honest, I was really excited about viewing the rooms. And after that, I mean the Kathaloma closed at 5 p.m. So after 5 p.m., after we left out the Kathaloma at 5 p.m., we headed to my room because we had extra time to by entering the restaurant, which we booked our table around 9:45. So we made a plan to so we headed to my room and then to TNT supermarket in order to buy the soba and some Japanese snacks. Because we made a plan to have soba, so-called toshikoshi soba in Japan. Over the moment of changing the year. So yeah, after Kathaloma, we headed to my room and TNT supermarket, and we bought some unnecessary things, such as soba and Japanese snacks at the supermarket. And then we spent we spent free time in my room. We watched we chatted about something with each other, and we really enjoyed chatting with each other, and we watched something. So yeah, we had, of course, we also had a great time in my room. And then we headed to the restaurant by the name of Morton's the Steakhouse. The restaurant was founded in Chicago around, I'm not sure, yeah. And the restaurant has been listed as a top the most famous restaurant in the U.S. Probably the most American people are familiar with the restaurant, and probably they know the restaurant is really luxury, and of course they serve amazing meals, especially amazing steaks, and so we know that all restaurants close at 11 p.m. due to the new restrictions related to the American variant. Due to the new Canadian or new governmental restrictions related to the Omicron variant. So, and our reservation will start from the 9:45. So, so we feel we don't have enough time to finish our great, amazing, and expensive steaks. So we decided which one we will order in advance in my room. So yeah, once arrival at the restaurant, we could order our steaks and French onion soup and so on, so smoothly. And after all, we had French onion soup, prime porterhouse, Morton's legendary hot chocolate cake, and Pinot Noir 23 made in California at red wine. So the prime porterhouse is included on the left side there was fillet of the prime class American beef, and on the other hand, on the opposite of the side, on the right side of the prime porterhouse steak, there were prime sirloin, and on the left side of the prime porterhouse, there were some prime fillets. And the prime means the highest class of American beef, authorized by the U.S. governmental bureau. So So yeah, just that, what we ordered the prime porterhouse means we had the highest and the most delicious US American fillets and sirloins at the night. So yeah, as expected, it was like, yeah, it was the best in my whole life. It was the best steak in my whole life. And Yu is not okay with the sirloin because she doesn't like that. What can I say? She doesn't like fat. She doesn't like fat of the beef. So yeah, in general, sirloin is seen as better, more popular, and more expensive than just fillet. But thanks to Yu's preference, I succeeded in enjoying almost all of sirloins at the night. For me personally, they were really great, and personally they were better than the just fillets of the steak. And besides, taking the prime porterhouse at the Toronto's at the branch of Morton's at the Toronto's branch of the Morton's the steakhouse was really affordable and reasonable because Morton's steakhouse is so worldwide famous and privileged steakhouse. So they have a branch even in Tokyo, but in Tokyo's branch, the prime porterhouse was priced around 22,000 yen, but it was priced at like just 8,000 yen in the Toronto's branch. So if it's expressed in Japanese yen, and so we had quite affordable and reasonable shopping. I mean, we succeeded in doing quite great shopping at the restaurant at the night. And I also loved the Morton's legendary hot chocolate cake. It was so great, and to be honest, except for the prime porterhouse, the legendary hot chocolate cake was the best I've ever had in Toronto. In meals I've ever had in Toronto, but the prime porterhouse, and definitely, absolutely, the chocolate cake was the best dessert in Toronto. personally. And yeah, as you know, after having such an amazing dinner at the restaurant, we are close the moment of changing year, so we decided to go to my house by foot. So we enjoyed the moment on the street. And over the moment, there were some young girls on the road, on the street. So they yelled, Happy New Year. So I replied, Happy New Year as well. And when walking together, there was a unknown person, kind of good guy near us, and he talked to us with saying that Happy New Year, guys, Happy New Year. So yeah, I replied to him by the saying that Happy New Year. So yeah, I think that's a great culture. I mean, in Japan, it's not common to talk to unknown people, but you know, picking up girls or young girls culture. On the other hand, in Canada, it's really common to talk to other people on the road, on the street. So you know, I like being friendly, and I like, and I'm so friendly that I talked to other people, even in Japan or even in Japanese culture. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's great culture, and I succeeded in experiencing great Canadian culture over the moment of changing the year. And later on, after arriving at my room, we really enjoyed chatting with each other again, and we watched series. We watched a famous Japanese series, and I fall asleep. On the other hand, Yu was awake even in midnight around 5 a.m. Yeah. So to sum up, we had the best time in Toronto, and of course we had the best moment on both New Year's Eve and the moment of New Year's. So yeah, so I feel like I appreciate that to you, and probably she also does it. Yeah, and I'm really happy that I succeeded in having the best time in Toronto on the day. Yeah. So now it's about to I've been talking in front of the camera for more than 30 minutes, and then besides that, that's nothing that I want to tell. That's additionally, so just that's all. And I'm gonna talk about the New Year's Day and the January the 2nd tomorrow. Okay, that's all.